This presentation will introduce Wikispaces, a Web 2.0 tool for use in academic nursing classrooms. This presentation is being authored and narrated by Lori Clark. There are many Web 2.0 tools. YouTube, Facebook, and MindMeister, to name a few, are web-based, commonly used to facilitate socialization or information sharing. Learning requires a student-to-student and teacher-to-student social interaction. These tools therefore facilitate learning by potentiating an academic-centered social encounter. Web 2.0 tools are meant to enhance the learning experience, bridge gaps caused by distance and time, and connect with learners using technology they are familiar with or would benefit from exposure to. Adult learners benefit from improved access and flexibility in learning. Adult learners live busy lives and are often managing personal dynamics while enrolled in an academic program. An environment that integrates Web 2.0 tools is demonstrating an awareness of the adult learner's needs and capabilities. Integrating a new tool in the classroom can be challenging for the educator. In previous studies, faculty who trialed Web 2.0 tools in the traditional and hybrid environments for the first time experienced ease of use and improved engagement with students. A wiki is a free, simple text web page, revisable by anyone with access to the internet. The largest wiki online is Wikipedia. In addition to education, wikis are used by organizations and individuals. The Quality Improvement Department of a national health system, for example, may use a wiki to collaborate to identify areas of clinical care that need improvement. A wiki is easy to use. For the purposes of simplicity, I encourage my students to think of a wiki as a large Word document that may or may not contain other pages. The main strength of a wiki is that it allows multiple people to collaborate on a document. No software is required. Online internet access needed only. Open editing may be inappropriate for some situations. For example, if you were sharing your lecture notes with your students to view, you wouldn't want anyone to edit them, versus posting questions for students to respond to, of which you would likely allow editing for them to enter their responses. The decision, therefore, to grant open access should consider the number of participants and learning goals. A wiki can be used in all learning environments, traditional, hybrid, or online. Wikis are not limited by distance and are therefore applicable to all environments in which students learn. Think of a wiki as a space to share information. In this regard, it is similar to a classroom, clinical post-conference, or any other opportunity in your practice where you would congregate with the students to share or exchange information. Resources. A wiki can be used to house information for students to access. This information can be related to a specific assignment or activity, or for use throughout the course. Hyperlinks to websites and videos, audio files, and downloadable documents can be placed in a wiki. Resources can be updated or deleted at any time. Engagement. A wiki is used to engage students and facilitate collaboration. Let's say you wanted students to collaborate with one another to prepare for exams. You could publish a study guide on the wiki and suggest that students work together to answer the questions. This requires that students be given access to post and modify content within the wiki. But rest assured, you retain all capability to edit any information and can revert the content to an earlier version with one click. Also, you can see who has accessed the wiki and made which changes. I have found that students are very serious about the wiki and will politely correct each other and edit any information that is inaccurate with very little interference from myself. It also allows me to see which students are active participants in the collaborative process. Discussions. A wiki is a great place to hold discussions. You can place a discussion topic in the wiki and students can respond. Responses will appear in a thread where students can respond to the post as well as to each other. Documents. You can request that students upload documents into the wiki. For example, a written paper or PowerPoint presentation. You can determine what access, if any, the students should have to the uploaded files. For example, students' uploaded PowerPoint presentations can be viewed by other students or only by the instructor. Wikis can be used in any setting. In the next 3 slides, I will provide examples of how a wiki can be used in a hybrid medical surgical nursing course. A unit in this course is introducing students to the different types of grief. Here I have created a wiki introducing the concepts of anticipatory grief and providing the applicable resources. Note the hyperlinks. These are various videos and articles that students can access that pertain specifically to the concepts of this unit. No editing capabilities would be granted on this page. Students in the course can access the resources at any time and setting of their preference. Individuals outside of the course doing a search for anticipatory grief may also come across and access the resources on this page. A wiki can be used to facilitate group work. Here I have posted the instructions to completing a group task. I have posted the assignment and expectations and other relevant information such as which group individual students have been assigned to. In the wiki, you can create discussion space for the students to collaborate, or you can direct the students to another form of technology depending on the resources and the needs of the environment. For this class, I have asked the students to select a synchronous meeting space. For this assignment, the synchronous meeting space fits the needs of the students and the objectives of the learning activity. The wiki can receive uploaded documents. Here I have created a space in the wiki for students to upload group presentations on a form of grief. I have set the settings to allow students to view the PowerPoints of their peers. In a class discussion, this unit will support active engagement of the students. The Robert Wood Johnson Foundation supports the use of technologies in nursing education, stating, "Technology erases the traditional boundaries of space and time." This use of technology exposes future healthcare professionals to the various tools that can facilitate lifelong learning. The American Nurses Credentialing Center recognizes the role that technology plays in revolutionizing the learning experience. This recognition requires that nurse educators facilitate this kind of learning with Web 2.0 tools like Wikispace. Enhancing the use of Web 2.0 tools for educational purposes is recommended to determine their popularity in the classroom when compared to leisure and non-educational uses. Your use of tools like Wikispace is a contribution to the body of instructional practice methods utilized by nurse educators. The increased use of any particular Web 2.0 tool with positive learning outcomes can be used to support additional research on instructional technology. Adult learning theory supports the use of tools that support the needs of adult learners. This framework states that the adult learner is capable of independent thinking and takes responsibility for their learning experience. Web 2.0 tools require that the learner act independently outside of the traditional learning environment. These tools allow learners to self-determine the setting and time in which they will explore the concepts. Educational theories guide the integration of technology into learning environments to support educational goals. Theory of situated cognition views technology as a valuable piece of the learning environment that stimulates thought and knowledge development. Web 2.0 tools enhance learning and expose nursing students to the tools that will be used to support their current and future knowledge development. There is a plethora of Web 2.0 tools to choose from: YouTube, WordPress, Blogger, and Twitter, to name a few. This variety allows for flexibility and creativity when teaching. Impact on learning. These technology tools will enhance the learning experience. Today's students are familiar with technology in day-to-day communications. Using these same forms of technology in the classroom will improve information access and knowledge dissemination. Setting. Web 2.0 tools can be used in any learning environment: the traditional classroom, hybrid classes, and online programs. So whether you're teaching in the classroom, clinical, or online in any nursing specialty, you can use a Web 2.0 tool to enhance the student's experience and build upon your instructional methods. Nursing classrooms. In addition to conceptualizing nursing practice, nursing classrooms prepare students to practice in a live setting. Places where nurses practice are filled with various forms of technology for care delivery, continuing education, and operational support through knowledge and skill. A wiki is one of a variety of Web 2.0 tools you can use to teach and familiarize your students with the types of technology they may encounter in practice.